Okay, guys, the worst movie that I've ever seen was this movie right here, Lockdown. Yes, Lockdown. This was the worst movie I have ever seen. And what make it so bad is I seen this movie as a child. This movie was so horrible. There is like this R scene up in there of somebody getting violated, this guy in prison, and it is just so horrible. Like he got violated by a Caucasian gentleman that was bald, and he was like, this guy R'd him. It just was the worst movie ever. Like, please don't have your kids, teenagers, please do not watch Lockdown, because this movie like really messed me up as a kid. Like, I'm telling you guys, it just messed me up, and I accidentally came across it, and it just was the worst. Like, the worst. And this guy was hurt so bad that he had to do drugs. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, it just and it's like spiritual almost. It's spiritual. Like, it feels like it messes with your soul, you know? It messes with your heart. Like, it just is nasty. It's trifling. It's horrible, you know? It just makes you think like really horrible things. This is not the movie you need to be watching, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, this was the movie that changed my life. That R scene was just too much. And I've seen bad things in movies before, but that R scene specifically just like, I don't know what I don't know what Master P was thinking. I'm sorry. Like, it just was really, really bad, y'all. And what's crazy is once you see it, you can't unsee it, you know? And what makes it so bad is Stacy from The Wood was the one getting R'd. And y'all, I told y'all, Stacy was the best big brother, but like, this movie just, it made me feel so bad. Okay, I'm not even going to explain everything else to y'all. Like, this movie is a movie that I would say do not ever watch, because the R scene is horrible. And even when Stacy from The Wood, who plays the character in this show, in this movie, died, it just was so horrible. He died, like, the guy was trying to R him, and he did drugs in order, like, it was so bad. They had people singing in a choir, and it was just, like, just horrible. The layers from R-ing to like the church and everything, because they had like almost like a choir song that kind of got you in like a spiritual mood just for somebody to get R'd. Like, this is not the movie that nobody should watch. This movie messed me up coming up. Like, really messed me up. Like, I just was really, really messed up. Like, it messed me. I mean, prison is not a good place to go, but it really messed me up about going to prison or jail or anything, because it makes me think that little boys or young boys really go through that. They are like turn into like predator meat, you know? It just was horrible because it just messed me up. Now, I don't want to think jail is a good place, because it's not a good place, but the way, you know, it just made me feel super scared for anybody that was going to jail or prison. Like, this movie, horrible, traumatizes you and everything. It just and it makes you want to throw up. It's nasty, it's horrible, it's just